pulled from what likely was the biggest MMA card of all time and what quite possibly could have been his breakout fight, because of 0.08 nanograms of ostarine, he got a 6-month provisional suspension because of this. And I would say the reason they probably do this is so it can get out of your system before you fight. But James, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it is. And you know, I know they have sort of the new policy where you don't have to mention it, but he pretty much had to, because, you know, why is he off this card? You couldn't just, you know, if you lied, it would look even worse if it came out or whatever.
He essentially had to pull out of an interview with you.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I had an interview scheduled, and then he's like, "Sorry, man, I have to cancel," and I didn't get a reason. And I'm like, "What the heck?" Like, obviously, I didn't. You know, we've had pretty good rapport even back to the LFA days. So, yeah. So I mean, that's unfortunate, and it just sucks because O'Malley had so much hype behind him, and you know, he still does. He's one of the most popular fighters in the UFC, and to have something like this affect his career is just really unfortunate.
We've got and let's just not even talk about some of the things that these fighters may have done in the past, but Anderson Silva, Chris Cyborg, Josh Barnett, Yoel Romero, Junior Dos Santos, Sean O'Malley, off the top of my head. Yep. Even John Jones, to a degree, has had some questionable drug failures that USADA's been like, all right, okay, maybe not by intent, maybe it was contaminated, all this stuff. Mother of God, man. This seems like it happens every 6-7 weeks, does it not?
Yeah, it's like there's something, you know, there's obviously something wrong with the system of how it's conducted and how it's all put together. It's just, you know, I all for it. I'm all for drug testing. I'm all for a very clean sport. I'm all for the fact that, you know, you should be competing clean, and you know, but there's even arguments out there, you know, you shouldn't be taking anything, like not even protein powder. Like, come on, that's a little crazy. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But I'm still for drug testing. It's just there's got to be some sort of fine tuning of the system to make sure it's proper, it's fair. Because I mean, just off the top of your head, like you mentioned, all those different names, that's crazy, man. It should not be that way. That should be an anomaly, like one every whatever. And it is. Well, technically speaking, if you actually do the math as to how many fighters are tested on a regular basis versus how many of these situations happen, it is a minuscule number. I just want it to be way more smaller than what it actually is.